Hey guys, let's talk Mastercard stock analysis. Why it is one of the best companies I've ever seen, and also one of the stocks in our portfolio. It is probably a perfect company with an incredible growth trajectory, which is hard to do when you are already so established. But because of the network effects, it is unstoppable. And because of its business model that I will show you, it is so smart. It just creates win-win-win-win-win situation with everybody. And it does not compete with banks or anybody who wants to stop it. So only governments want to stop it, but then they are not very successful. So let's look at Mastercard. And the reason is they are the data owner and they have amazing balance sheet and amazing financials. So we will look at the business model of the financials. You know already that I own it, so you know I'm bullish. Let's look at its fair valuation, and you can shortcut your research so that you make your best decisions. Now, if you're new here to the channel, I'm doing this live in public. I am doubling my net asset value here in front of you live every 3.8 years. We are right now at the fourth doubling, 2024. We are at $1,077,000 today as we speak, and we want to be at $2 million of this public portfolio in 2028. So in 4 years, will we make it? I don't know, but we will enjoy the journey, right? We will learn a lot. I will do some mistakes. I will share them with you so that you don't make them, and we will make a ton of money, and we will learn a lot on the way. And learning together is much more fun than doing this alone. That's why I do this channel. Now, let's jump into Mastercard. Let's look at the investment thesis and the fundamentals. The investment thesis is pretty clear. They own the essential data about who buys and who sells anything. It's a secular trend. It's not cyclical, it's secular that people buy things in an electronic manner. And the world is still not at 100% of electronic payments, so there is way to go. Mastercard has zero debt. They have 48% free cash flow margins, which is incredible. They have pricing power, and they repurchase billions of dollars, of US dollars annually, which means they treat us investors as a partner. And those are the things that we're looking for. So they own the spending data of the world. They have pricing power. They have network effects. They are capital light. They have zero risk because they don't have the credit risk. That's the bank. They don't have the merchant's risk. They don't have the risk that there is a fraudulent transaction. That's on the merchant, that's on the buyer, that's on the bank. They are full of risks, and they need one payment network. That's Mastercard. So we have a capital light company with low risk, with high switching costs, with free cash flow per share, and a network effect that's incredible. Because if you wanted to disrupt Mastercard, you would have to come up with, 300,000 merchants worldwide, hundreds of banks that you have signed a contract with. How long does it take you to sign a contract with hundreds of global banks? You know the answer, right? It's decades. So high switching costs for everybody because they rely on those payments. Let's look at free cash flow per share, operating income, if it's really growing year over year, and the return on capital employed. It's wonderful. Look at this. I'm grabbing a pen to show you even better. Over the last 12 years, this is the development of their profitability, of their operating income, and of their return on capital employed, and the free cash flow per share. So it's just a perfect company. It's a 98 out of 100, high growth, high momentum, Still some room to grow internationally because not everybody on the world is paying online, paying digitally. So fair value is at around 469 US dollars. This is one that investors love, as opposed to all the other stock analysis that I did. This is one that investors actually love. So in Q1 2024, this was bought by Terry Smith, Ron Barron, Ken Griffin, Stephen Cohn, Ray Dalio, Ken Fisher, Chuck Akre. This is the who is who. Every single super investor loves Mastercard for a reason. They have shown over decades to be a wonderful company. So I hope this helps. If you want access to my live trades, join our 24/7 Slack group. You go to strategysprints.com, you click community, and you join this amazing group of people. We accelerate our own journey to doubling our sales, to every 3.8 years doubling our net worth. And we learn together, we research together, because it's much more fun to do this together. Of course, we shortcut your path to doubling your net worth. And join us if you are looking for a global community around these topics. Keep rolling, everyone.